Men and women all over the globe are joining now for the best videos on the internet.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
And I'm doing my part too.
They're doing their part. Are you? Click the subscribe button now to become a member of the Action Pack. Would you like to know more?
Hello everyone and welcome. Do you like high-octane action? How about post-apocalyptic Australia and Chris Hemsworth with an old classic Australian accent? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike, and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and this is the rapid action review for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Action Pack members, check it out, because we have a new sponsor, Saga Gaming. Saga Gaming is a gaming channel dedicated to offering the coolest gaming content with high quality editing and gameplay. From no commentary gameplay to full cutscenes videos, if you want to experience the best of modern gaming such as Ghost of Tsushima, Stellar Blade, Spider-Man 2, and Cyberpunk 2077, you need to subscribe to Saga Gaming. You can find them by following the link down below. Remember that supporting our sponsors supports the pack, the Action Pack. Alright guys, as always, this is a rapid action review, so we are going to be skipping some things that we normally cover in the after action reviews. I have my notes, and just to let you guys know, I'm trying to always improve the videos, so I have my notes right here, so instead of looking like this to see my notes, I'm actually going to be looking like this. It looks a little bit more natural. I hope that you guys like that. Let me know in the comments section down below. So starting with the film's production, we had three production companies: Warner Bros., Domain Entertainment, and Kennedy Miller Mitchell. This movie was written by George Miller and Nick Lathouris. It was also directed by George Miller, and the music was by Tom Holkenborg. The movie has a runtime of 2 hours and 28 minutes. As far as the actors and characters, we have Anya Taylor-Joy playing Furiosa. I also want to highlight Alila Brown playing young Furiosa, and I think that she did a really good job. Chris Hemsworth is kind of the highlight of the movie, with Dementis and Tom Burke playing the Praetorian Jack. Now, I do want to let you guys know, basically, when I said that Chris Hemsworth is the highlight of the movie, that is not to overshadow Anya Taylor-Joy. I was extremely surprised at how well Anya Taylor-Joy did a character like this, and she really captures the essence of Charlize Theron's character in another younger stage of her life. The acting in this movie was great. Chris Hemsworth, the reason I said that he's a highlight is because he's just kind of a big, like you see him in the trailers, ladies and gentlemen, he's got like that big bolsterous character, and so the character writing was really good for him, and Anya Taylor-Joy as well. I will say that she just barely talks in the movie, but definitely captures like a very angry, like out for revenge character, which is basically what the story is. So that is definitely great. and I really appreciated that. So, jumping in, so characters and acting, very well done. So moving into our sustains and improves. So starting with the sustains, this, when I said high octane action in the intro to this review, I mean this is high octane action. If you liked Mad Max Fury Road, we are following in the same vein, and we are also trying to here they tried to do a couple of different variations and some different stuff that we didn't get to see in Mad Max Fury Road. Although I will just say, it didn't bother me too much. Mad Max Fury Road relied heavily on, almost completely on practical effects. They do use some CGI here. I didn't have a problem with it, and I think that most, general moviegoers will also not even be bothered by it or notice it, and I think it was done pretty well. So then we have my second sustain is the world building. The world building here is really nice. We get some backstory to characters like, so another character that is in this movie is Immortan Joe. We get some backstory with him and an explanation of, they have this triad of the Bullet Farm, Gas Town, and the Citadel. The Citadel making food, Bullet Farm making bullets, and then Gas Town providing gasoline. And they kind of give a little bit of a history of how some of that was developed and how it, basically leading up to Mad Max Fury Road. I did like the world building, and they got into some other stuff too, which I won't spoil here or anything like that. The last sustain that I have is that this is really not one of those girl boss movies, and I'm going to talk about that a little later in my improves, but basically, not a girl boss movie. I know Hollywood right now has been doing a lot of this stuff where they basically have movies that are more of a male genre. The target audience tends to be male for action movies and and superhero movies as well. And Hollywood is trying to basically have these superhero movies and action movies and stuff be a female lead that also gets into the subject matter of men suck and women can do everything that men can do, and they can also just do it better. And that is not present in this movie at all. Like I said, Anya Taylor-Joy and Furiosa. Furiosa does not speak very much in this movie, which is a great decision. Just like Mad Max didn't speak too much in Mad Max Fury Road, but the character not talking too much makes it kind of like, I don't have a lot to say. I just want to do some stuff. I have a lot to do though. Let's put it that way, and kind of maintains the character's persona. Okay, so then moving into my improve. So the first improve is Mad Max is not present. They do a little bit of a cameo reference to Mad Max sort of thing in the movie, and if you watch the movie, you'll see it. People who've seen it know what I'm talking about, but he's really not present, and I think that is a thing that kind of people want to see Mad Max in the Mad Max movies. Okay, just that kind of goes without saying. Also, we did get like Solo, a Star Wars story, or whatever, however they put a Star Wars story, I think. And that didn't do very well. People didn't like that so much, and so maybe that kind of created a sentiment that, hey, if Mad Max isn't in this, it's going to be one of those prequels that kind of is not so good. My second improve is the fact that the film is a little bit long at 2.5 hours. There are some things that they could have cut down. I liked everything, but there is just some stuff that they could have cut down in order to make this be a little bit more snappy. Okay, and then my last improvement, I want to get into this, but I don't want to spend too much time because this is a rapid action review, but I do just want to say the Hollywood sentiment and the marketing behind this film, again, this has nothing to do with the actual film's performance or quality, the actual film's quality, but it does have to do with the performance, and the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I want people to understand that even though this movie, as I understand it, is not making very much money, and we'll get the numbers when we do the next action update, even though this movie is not making very much money, this is a really great movie, okay? But people are sick and tired of Hollywood doing these girl boss films. Men suck. Women are much better than men. If the world was run by women, it would be so much better. Those types of things in the cultural zeitgeist. Maybe there's places to talk about certain things. In an action movie, that's just, it's just not the place. So when you put all these action movie stuff, when you put all of that kind of stuff in all these action movies, people get sick and tired of it. And then when you have an action movie that comes out that is really not that, but may possibly look like that, having a female lead, and then also with some of the marketing, you get, people kind of a little standoffish. They're worried about it. I will also say journalists need to shut up. Because journalists put all of these articles out that, even if people don't even read the articles, it's the headlines. It's what the name of the article, and it'll be something like, Furiosa shows how, we don't even need Mad Max in Mad Max movies. And it's like, well, no, we need Mad Max in Mad Max movies. And this wasn't a girl boss film, and that sentiment kind of brought the film down, in my opinion. Although I do think that the film was great. Okay, so getting into my final score. Listen, guys, I want to rate this movie 2 thumbs way up and give it an excellent. I think that this is going to be probably the best action film this year until Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. I think Deadpool and Wolverine, just by its nature of what it is, and Wolverine and Deadpool, probably is going to be a little bit more my taste than this movie, although that's going to be a comedy. But this is a straight action movie. No comedy, very serious, straight action. If you just talk about straight action with no comedy elements in it, this is probably going to be the best action movie that comes out this year. So I give it an excellent, guys. I know that it's not doing well at the box office, but go see it anyway. It's really good. It's still in theaters as of recording this. Go check it out. What's really sad is that if there were still home video, which there's not anymore, probably this movie would become a cult classic and make its money back. But due to streaming basically having destroyed the home video market and renting, I don't know what to tell you. I hope it makes money back, I guess, on Amazon Prime, like where people can rent it. Because it really deserves it. I mean, it is that good. Okay, but that's all I've got today, guys. I'm going to also be doing what I usually do when I go to theaters. Is I'm going to be rating the popcorn bucket and the cup that you get when you get the deluxe package or whatever when you go to your theater. This is a rapid action review, so I don't have time right now, but go check it out. I think it's going to show up over there. But like I said, guys, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. I want to say God bless you all, and have a good day. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.